Hello everyone, and welcome to another Let's Play of Quest for Glory 1. My name is Anna Murdahl, and today we are going to beat the Weapon Master. We're gonna do it. As soon as he shows up. Come on. There we go. Pay lesson. You pay the weapons master's price, and then I salute you. On guard. And the lesson begins. Alright, come on. Really, we just have to press him back. For all that we talk about dodge and parry, it really just comes down to press forward. The best defense is a good offense. Push him back, way back. Come on. Give it up. You know I got you. You know I've got you. I've got your number. Come on. Oh, crumbs! Oh no, my friend. Oh no. Because we're overloaded? That would suck. No, I think it's just because I played around with a couple of dodges early on when I shouldn't have. There we go. Come on. Maybe I just didn't press the keys fast enough. I'm pressing it like a woodpecker. Enough! Cries the weapon master. I can see now that my career must end. Any time that I, the weapon master, can be beaten by a mindless, nasty little twerp such as you, it is time to take an interminable vacation. By your leave, I hope your sword rusts and your cape fragments in the most awful manner. So, I feel a tiny bit bad for, I feel a tiny bit bad for completely ruining his day like that. But we had to do it to get points. In fact, we got 10 points for that as a fighter. And I do think that was childish of him. Because, really, yes, we've only been in town 20 days. 20 days. We've only been in town 20 days. But he was our teacher. We were his student. It's should be every teacher's dream for the student to, if not outright surpass the master, at least occasionally cause the master a bit of trouble. Can I look at my status while I'm here? Yes, I can. I was hoping to get her. It would be ironic if to go to all that trouble and not be able to max out parry and dodge because Well, how are we going to max it out, to be honest? Maybe a brigand? Obviously, the goblins were not able to help us. It would be ironic if I can't max these out because I beat the weapon master too early. But I really thought we could max out those last 2 little points without needing his help. Really? None of it's counting. Who can help us get our parry and dodge skill up? Maybe a mantray. Those are powerful. Maybe lower level stuff like brigands and goblins. Maybe they're only good for a certain amount. Okay, it's a fierce Saurus Rex. If a Saurus Rex can't train us, then I don't know what can. Really? Are we going to end up with 1 point stuck in each because I jumped the gun? Are we really going to end up doing that? And it's not even like I can reload and be like, well, okay, fine, we'll just take an extra day before we defeat him because I saved over my game. I'm just gonna... No, that's amazing to me. Well, let me kill all but one, and then we'll just wear down our stamina and see what happens. Because I honestly don't know. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. So I'm going to end that. Okay. All right. My fears are... I really was. I was going to be like, oh, man. Way to get hoisted by your own hubris. Took out the weapon master 2 points too soon. So it looks like it's just a matter of repetition. So what we'll do is we'll kill down everyone in line first because I'm anxious of leaving myself in a weak space. Okay, now we'll just over and over again. Whoa. We didn't get it. But we know the secret now, and the secret is just do it a million times over and over again. I can do that. Persistence is my middle name. It's mid-afternoon. No, not sleep. What am I doing? Rest. I did want to, just once, I wanted to sleep in the Dryad's Grove because I'm curious about it. I wonder if it will be as healing as... okay, so our health is meh. Our stamina is... our magic is... maxed out, which, while I'm here, I'm going to grind intellect and cast detect. You detect a strange magical aura in this place. Excellent. Hopefully this doesn't count as violence. The dryad does not respond well to violence. She will zap you. And you will turn into a stag. That didn't affect our intelligence at all. I was hoping that would increase our int stat. Sleep here. You sleep comfortably and well in this quiet and protected corner of the woods. You wake as the sun begins to rise. Okay, so yeah, not as good as Arana's piece. Our stamina's up, our health went up a tiny bit, did not max out. Our magic points went up a tiny bit, did not max out. Not worth it. Sorry, Dryad. But not worth it. It's gonna bug me. That's just gonna hang around at 66. All right, let's go find a brigand. They don't travel in packs. I don't have to worry about killing 8 of them at once or whatever. There we go. All right, Bob, let's dance. Yes! Dodges. Why is our intelligence up now? That doesn't even make sense. Is that a delayed magic boost? Is it my intelligence go up because I figured out how to get my dodge to get maxed out? Who knows? Okay. Alrighty. So we got kind of in a bind because it's a brand new day. And our stats are terrible because we didn't sleep at Irana's piece. So normally I would be flummoxed as to what to do here, but we actually have the Crusher time sheet, and I'm honestly quite tempted to use it. So let's go get ourselves beaten up a few times. Yes. Who's my baby? No matter how old and cranky he gets. I don't know if you watched the last video where we were grinding, but he hissed and yowled because little baby Cookie, who is only like 4 months old, maybe 4.5, touched him. And apparently kittens are very scary. Okay. So, how's about that guild downstairs? I'm sorry, I didn't understand. How's about that guild downstairs? Actually, that's, I did want to. Purple Saurus. Ask about Bruno. Now that has to be one of the stupidest things anyone has ever asked of me. Allie? Sneak? Fine, never mind. I was going to see if I could tell him about... Bruno being the traitor, but apparently I cannot. I do always feel like Bruno is a bit of a dangling thread that we never really get a chance to... You can't turn him into the chief, which would honestly be my preference, because I feel like anything we could do to him, the chief would do 10 times worse. But you can't turn him into the chief. You can't challenge him or attack him yourself. Any act of violence you make against him, he flings a poison dagger at you and you die instantly. We know he's a bad guy, and we know he's plotting against people that we are theoretically, at least nominally, loyal to. So that always kind of bothered me a little bit, that we can't really do anything about Bruno. But, the Quest for Glory series never quite could decide how it felt about thieves. I play as what I would consider to be a relatively honorable thief. I mean, yes, we steal everything that's not nailed down, but in our defense, it was there. That was a joke. Okay, so way back, many episodes ago, when we did interrupt Bruno and Boris, they talked about a hidden back entrance to the brigand area. We did go around and investigate the front part of the brigand area. There was a bunch of guys with pointy spears and a bunch more guys with bows and arrows. And honestly, it looked like a suicide run to try to run through that gauntlet. Maybe we could have gotten through, but whew, boy, there's got to be an easier way. So if we search this rock, you find a keyhole concealed in a crack in the rock. So we've got a key. Use key on rock. The lock in the rock clicks open. Push rock. And we made that look easy, but that's because we're so strong. There was something else though. There was a password, and it was hide and go seeky, of all things. You hear the sound of someone or something moving deeper into the cave to let you pass. Well, that's kind of creepy, but okay. So we're in a cave. As your eyes adjust to the darkness, you see by the light of the fungus that this passageway twists its way through the mountain. It is cold in here, and you can smell stagnant water and faint hints of decay. There seems to be a passage back here. There is a strong odor of decay and other nasty smells filling the air. A pile of something unpleasant lies near the center of this cave. Hey, kitty, don't put your paw on the function keys. That's how we accidentally restart games. Oh, okay. Before you can notice him, a troll sneaks up behind you and the encounter begins. Well, Kill it, 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 kill it. Drink healing. Wow, okay. We couldn't run from him. That was a plot battle, and he did well. Search body. You find nothing on the troll but a little hair. You cut some beard hair and put it away. Well, that sucks. Let's search this pile. You dig around in the pile until the odor almost makes you sick. You find 30 silver and 5 gold. Not worth it in my opinion, but... It's not late in the day, it's mid-morning, and I don't think too many people are gonna be missing, was that Fred? The guy that we had to say hide and go seeky for? You don't want to get Fred mad. I think that was Fred. I don't think too many people are going to be missing Fred. Fred doesn't seem like the kind of guy that you would miss, especially if he was hanging out in his ugly, smelly cave. Who's going to go back there and visit him? So let's assume that nobody's going to notice he's gone for the time being, for the moment. And let's go take care of some business, to wit, selling his beard. Or giving his beard. A friend of mine noticed that if you try to sell flasks... Oh, it didn't work in his game. Ben, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, so... we have an utterly obscene amount of money. And now I must do something which pains me and part with some of it. I'm gonna... Actually, I have a vigor potion, and I don't plan to be using a crap load of magic, so I am actually not going to part with it. I lied. Haha. So... man, I do not think we're gonna get stealth up to 100. I'm genuinely I'm disappointed by that. But I don't know how else to train it except to just walk around like we are. I do have an idea for training climbing, and we will see how that idea works out. So here we are back in the cave again. And we're going to take the southern path now. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Stupid guard duty. 3rd time this week. Why always me? Grumble, grumble, grumble. Sheer cliff walls form a narrow box canyon where the brigands have built a fortress. So we've got... what is it? It's a minotaur. Good ears, but very poor peripheral vision. There's a sign reading ring bell. Locate gate. The gate appears to be fastened somehow on the inside. Man. Well, what are we gonna do? We're a fighter, so we really ought to fight the Minotaur. But I'm gonna try something else. I'm gonna cast Calm on him. And he has gone to sleep. Climb wall. The logs of the wall are too slick, and there is no place to get a good hold on them. You'll have to try somewhere else. I can't tell if that's actually... You find a good purchase on the rocks to climb. No! Ah, damn it. Well, that is not what I wanted to do. I had read, and I blame the internet for this, I had read that the brigand wall needed 100 points, climbing points, in order to get over it. So I thought, excellent, we'll just we'll come here as our personal practice ground. You will need good climbing skill if you want to climb the walls of what, yeah, but I don't think there is anywhere else to hold on a second. Not that I dislike the, where is it? There it is, sound volume. Not that I dislike the groovy, not that I dislike the groovy, scary music, but it's a little bit much to just keep going over and over and over again while I'm talking. So I don't think there's any way to get climbing up to 100 in the first game. If there is, I would love to hear about it, because everywhere I can think of to practice. Wait, there's one other place we could practice. Oh man, I hate to do this to you guys, because it really is me just farting around now as opposed to following the plot. But let's try one more thing. But I don't know of a way to max out the climbing skill if in Quest for Glory 1, climbing can be trained on the tree outside the healer's hut and the town gate, but will only rise to the maximum if you practice climbing on the gate to the brigand fortress. But you guys watched me, and we went right over it with 50. Were we supposed to keep trying on those slick logs? I didn't think he was actually trying because our stamina wasn't going down. So I didn't stick with it. The one other place I was gonna try was Mount Zauberberg, because let's see, status is 53 climbing. I don't want questions. I just want to see my status. And it's not gonna, there we go. Okay, now that didn't help. So, alright, so let's, surely 2 different sites cannot be wrong about this, right? Right? Cast Calm. We do need to fight him for fighter points, but at the moment, climb the wall. Oh! Okay, but I don't actually think this is doing it. Like, it's not taking stamina. It's not... What's over here? That is the ambush, where everybody is apparently totally cool about. Nice. What am I missing? Practice climbing on the gate. The gate. Cast calm. Climb gate? No, lies. Lies. Okay, I'm gonna keep pressing this while I do some quick Googling. No, it's not doing it. And if we went over here, we climbed it immediately. Lies. So, is this a VGA versus EGA difference? Do I need to be searching EGA? Because I could see that. I could see that. I do not know why everyone would say that you could climb on the continuously climb the brigand gate near the end. Everybody says it. So why isn't it working for us? This is so weird to me. So here's what I'm wondering. Here's what I'm wondering. Either it's a VGA versus EGA thing, which, if so, that will drive me bonkers, because most people aren't going to make much, most people aren't going to say which one they were playing, or we have to go ahead and defeat Toro first for some reason. I don't know why that would make a difference, but we're going to defeat him. Sorry, Toro. That's the plan anyway. Ouch, ouch, ouch. He's very good with that flail. Come on. Oh, there we go. I'm bad. Oh, God. Okay, drink healing potion. Status. There we go. Search body. You quickly search the fallen Minotaur and find nothing. Wait a minute. The Minotaur's flail looks peculiar. You pick it up and examine it closely. cleverly concealed in the flail are 50 silvers. A just reward for defeating such a valiant fighter, you tell yourself as you pocket the silvers. Alright, going to save Tesser. So, open gate. Whoa! What the? Did we just no-clip through that? Oh, man. Oh, no. What if it's some kind of GOG? Okay, so here's the thing. The gate is supposed to represent a puzzle. If you're a magic user, you cast open and that unlocks it. If you're a fighter, you force the gate. Well, I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll smash the gate down. Boy, that feels good. Why did he do that? And if you're a thief, you're supposed to climb your way in. Huh. So see, I closed the gate and now I'm not no-clipping through it anymore. Weirder and weirder. So can I climb gate now? Look at gate. And it thinks it's fastened again. Open gate. You'll have to force the gate open. Oh my god! Am I having a stroke? We already did that! Wow. Okay. So... I really do wonder if it's a GOG error somehow. But I just don't understand why. And literally every site on the internet says there we go. No. Yes. Okay, there's a sweet spot. Well, why didn't the internet say that? Why didn't the internet say that you have to... Oh my god. Okay. So... there's a sweet spot right here. Where you don't have enough climbing skill to scale the wall. If you go even an inch to the right, you can get in. No, no. And possibly even if you don't go an inch to the right. No. No. There was a single sweet moment where I thought we might... There we go. You don't have enough climbing skills, scale wall, and then you're going to... Stop it! Oh my god. This is... No. 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 Okay, but it is still giving us practice points. I guess. I don't know why. Okay, so I just assumed foolishly that if you could get in, that it wouldn't keep training it. Isn't my face red now? This is wild. Oh my god, this is the most ridiculous Let's Play video I've ever recorded. I feel like I've just cracked open an egg and smeared it all over my face. Because first of all, I made you all sit there while I Googled it, and the answer was this. And I don't understand why this is working. I don't understand why we're able to get in if it's such a challenging climb. Why not just tell us we can't get in yet? Make us earn it. That's amazing. I'm sorry, I'm upsetting Kitty. Well, I felt bad that we had to fight Taro as a fighter class. That's that's how you're supposed to take care of him. That's how you get points. Don't worry, he'll be okay later. Little spoiler there, but I felt bad that we had to fight him. But honestly, if we were going to be doing it back and forth like this, it was going to be basically inevitable, because as soon as we came over the wall, he would have been like, whoa, what? We wouldn't have had time to cast Calm each time. So this is wild. I mean, truly just the most wild thing. And you know I'm going to drink a vigor potion. Because I'm not going to come this close to a 100-point climbing score and just walk away. Oh god, what if it stops up? Okay, it's 95. I was like, what if it stops updating itself? What will I do? So, as you may or may not remember, a couple of things, actually. Oh man, I'm really worried about the fact that, there we go, 96. It's kind of a watch pot never boils situation, so I'll just talk while we do this. A couple of things to remember. One is that this is the Brigand's Fortress. We are here looking for two brigands, actually. The brigand leader, whom we believe to be a woman, which is very, equal opportunity. I approve. And the second person that we're looking for is the brigand warlock, who is apparently not a especially skilled magic user, but he's good at what he uses, whether it's, magic at all, or just flash powder or what, we're not sure. But he's good at deploying it in an effective way. Oh god, what if it stops updating? And the plan is that we will capture or kill them both, the leader and the warlock. And there we go, 100 climbing. Thank you. Thank you. Wow, okay. I don't think I've ever had 100 climbing. I haven't had a climbing hero in forever because I would play I didn't know about the cheat to get 4 untrained skills. So we're here to capture the brigand leader, the brigand warlock, and capture or kill. And we also know that there is they recently stole a lot of stuff from Abdullah Du, the merchant in town who is friends with Sheba and Shamin at the Hero's Tale Inn. I'm gonna force the gate anyway because I'm a fighter and that's what I do. Okay. I don't know why he does that little freak out at the end. So Abdullah Du had I can't remember what he said, but I do think he said that they got like rugs and stuff of his. So maybe that's what these are, is from him. The rug has a message, step here. And there was a bell outside that said ring bell. I didn't ring that for us. What does the bell do? Ring bell. Ding 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 ding. Well, maybe these brigands aren't such inhospitable creatures after all. Then again, maybe they are. The brigands have an even temperament. All bad. You seem to have a knack for doing the wrong thing. So what happens if we step here? Whoop. We fell in a trap. There is a small sign which reads, booby trap. You are now in a pitiful situation as you hear the brigands approach to see the booby they've caught. You think to yourself, if it looks like a trap and it feels like a trap, then maybe it is a trap. So this room is trapped. And in fact, if we do a look at, this is not what you expected the brigands' fortress to look like in your imagination. The barracks with the open half doors to the east and west are fairly normal looking. The carpet lying near the gate, however, is a bit odd. The small chasm in the middle of this yard, with the bridge across it, seems strange too. There are 2 blockades near the gate and some barriers near the north. Empty wine barrels. The winters here are very cold. Sacks of grain, stored for the winter. Some kind of cabinet. Some other kind of cabinet showing a flip top secured by a hasp. I don't even know what that is. A door to some other room, a window showing vague outlines and shapes, a chasm across the room. The only safe place is across the bridges. There's a sturdy looking bridge with 2 support poles across the chasm. A message reading cross here is on this bridge. This is a sturdy looking bridge with 1 support pole. So this step here is a trick, but this has 1 pole and this is 2. So the 2 seems like it's going to be a lot sturdier. So I think this step here is it's a fake out. They're expecting you to be like, aha, I'm not going to fall for that. There's kind of a weird line here on the ground. You can't see it very well, but it's a rope. There's not one on the other side. Can we just step over the rope? Let's try this again. There we go. So, there we go. And it's really hard to see, but there's another rope right here. And there we go. So we're gonna save and step over that rope as well and go through this door. Oh, that is not what I meant to do. So we're gonna save here, and because this one's tricky, and we're gonna pick it up in the next Let's Play. So I hate to leave you hanging here. I did not expect the climbing to take so long. I'm so sorry about that. Oh my gosh. I am very embarrassed. But we maxed out our climbing skills, and we defeated the weapon master. We beat we got our way into the back door of the brigand's fortress. We beat a troll, and we beat a minotaur. And sorry, there's not enough room to see our status here. We can't look at our status. So when we come back in the next video, we're going to continue through this extremely complicated looking room. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for hanging in here with me. You guys, I love you all so much. Thank you so much. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.